because it's like Christmas over here. I'm telling you right now, there are presents on the table. I've already been to Orange Theory, gone shopping. I've done it all. I look like crap, and I don't care because I have such good stuff to share with you guys. So I'm going to get right into it. What we're going to be talking about is what are the main things we need to do to grow our practice? And I was thinking about how important this specific topic is today on Mother's Day, because if I give you tips that you then implement, that means, this is so cool, that means that more people are going to be served by wellness practitioners. And that means that more people are going to get healthier with the wellness practitioners. And that means that I'm able to give that gift to the world right here on Mother's Day. So let's get into it. So on the bottom of this document is the link where you can get access to this download. So make sure you grab it because it's good stuff. It's a pen to paper inspired document. So 10 tips to growing your practice. Are you guys ready for it? What do you think the first thing is? The first thing is that you need to have a vision. You need to have a really clear vision. Oh, let me just say, I got to backtrack. Hold on a hot minute. So let me just go here. I'm going to go here. If you are watching me on YouTube, please go ahead and hit the bell and be sure to follow me at Staffless Practice because I'm always dishing good stuff out. Okay, so that is my homework. It is done. So here's the thing. First thing, you need to have a vision. You need to know where you're going before you get there, right? If you don't have a vision, you're probably going to end up getting there anyway because you're a rock star, but it may be a lot more effort on the way there. Second thing, you got to serve your people. You need to know who your perfect practice member is. Your perfect practice member is probably going to look a lot different than my perfect practice member. You want to know everything about this person. You want to know every detail, every thought, every trouble, all of it, so that you know exactly how to communicate with them, not only when they're in your office, but when you're trying to reach them. 3, you need great community partners. In our circles at the Staffless Practice, all of the circles that we have here at Staffless Practice, we talk about PALs, Practice Alliance leads, which turn into Practice Alliance loves. So you want to have a really clear connection with all of the PALs in your community. Those are essentially the people who are already serving your perfect practice members. So think about your perfect practice member. Think about where she shops or he shops. Think about where they frequent their, what healthcare providers they frequent. Think about what they read, what they talk about, what their pain points are. You want to know everything about them, and then think about where they're going already to get the help or the service that they need to be better in the world. Those are your Practice Alliance leads, which will turn into Practice Alliance loves. 4, get social. Have a really healthy social media plan. What you do on Mondays, what you do on Tuesdays, what you do on Wednesdays, what you do on Thursdays, all of it. Make sure that you have a plan to get social. My rule of thumb is I want everybody to have a really healthy Facebook page, a really healthy Facebook groups that you frequent from your community, who your perfect practice members are already checking out and already spending time in those groups, and then groups that your professional association offers. So I'm a big proponent of the Women Chiropractic group. I learned so much from the other chiropractic women in my circles. Make sure you join groups and you stay part of the community at large. Okay, we're already at 5. I don't know how we got to 5, but we're already at 5. Time balance. You don't want to spend all of your time working. You also don't want to spend all of your time not working. You want to have balance with this. You want to have balance with your personal schedule, your practice schedule. You want to have balance when you're in the office, when you see new people, when you see babies, when you see people who need special care, when you do report of findings, if that's something that you do in your practice. Make sure you get really clean and really clear with the schedule, okay? Number 6, we're already at number 6 and there's only 10. Number 6 is creating your brand. Know the colors of your brand. Know the theme of your brand. Know the fonts that you love. You want to have a fancy font, you want to have a bold font, and you want to have a regular font. Pick your fonts. Pick a program that's going to help you get your brand kit, what we call a brand kit, in front of your people, and go for it. I love using Canva. That's my program of choice, but you got to find what works best for your brain. Number 7, practice values. You have to know what the values of your practice are. We talked about values all last week, so please go back and watch all of the videos that we did on core values last week. If you know what the values are that make you tick, that are at the root of all of your decisions, that carry your practice statement forward, which is actually number 8, you're a home run all the way. Know that my practice values: abundance, connection, authenticity, integrity, fun, joy, community. These are all my values. And I'm telling you again, go back to the recordings that we did last week and watch our trainings on values. Good stuff there. Number 8, have a healthy practice statement. Essentially what you're going to do is you're going to figure out what your values are. You're going to marry or sew those words together into a beautiful statement that you're able to share with the entire world. What's the statement of your practice? Who are you? What do you do? Perhaps what you don't do, and what makes you unique? That will become your practice statement. Okay, you ready for number 9? We're already there. Create a plan. We call this the 4-part marketing plan. You want to have inside habits, inside celebrations, and outside celebrations. That will become the healthy plan for your practice to grow abundantly. Chances are, if you're newer in practice, you're going to want to have more celebrations than habits, because you don't necessarily, I'm about to show you guys the book because it's coming out this week. So chances are, if you're newer in practice, you're going to want to have a lot more stuff outside of the practice, where you're getting into the habit of going and introducing yourself to potential pals. You have the habit of doing talks in different groups, things that are outside of the office. And as your practice grows, or if you've been around a while, then you're going to bring stuff more inside. So inside habits, inside celebrations, outside celebrations. That's a healthy plan. Number 10, and probably the most important of all of it, there is nothing worse than a wellness practitioner who's not having fun, right? So I want you to make sure that there is joy at the base of everything that you're doing. If you are not enjoying it, if you're not enjoying the process, if you're not enjoying the ride, you guys got to make a change, okay? Because we didn't go to school for as long as we did. We don't work as hard as long as we do to not enjoy the process, to not enjoy our client services, right? So please join me in the Joy Filled Practice group. You can go to joyfilledpractice.com/group to grab your seat. Here it is right here, you guys. I'm just going to move this. If you want to, let me say this first. I'm going to go here. Okay. If you want your own copy of this, just go to stafflesspractice.com/tips, and I'll go ahead and it'll take you through a little funnel, which I teach you how to do, by the way, and it'll get you right to this document in your inbox within 30 seconds. Okay. So I'm going to take this down. I'm going to tell you that we do have a group, joyfilledpractice.com. It's a group that I do a deep dive on all of these concepts and content pieces every week. Every Friday we go for, this past Friday, I think we were over an hour talking about core values and how to put them right in the center of your world. This week we're going to be talking about practice statements. So join us at joyfilledpractice.com. This is also in the description of this video. Okay, I do want to show off just for a hot minute. This is our book that's going to be coming out. It's all of the celebrations and habits. You guys need all of the forms and checklists you need to run a practice efficiently and effectively with joy at the foundation of everything you do. And again, it's called the Joy Filled Practice Plan. This is obviously just a demo book because we're still in the process of finishing it. It's going to be done hopefully by Wednesday. That's our deadline for it. So as always, let me know if you have any questions at all. I'm wishing you a fantastic Mother's Day, and I'm loving you guys from here. Thanks.